I'll tell you a bit more about that at the time. But for now, I am hoping that we will have a caller on the line. So, for the third time, and hopefully we're going to be third time lucky. Caller, are you there and can you hear me?
I am here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. I'm hoping that the listeners out there can hear you as well. So, caller, just so that you can make yourselves known to the listeners out there, would you mind identifying yourself?
If I were to do that, well, yeah, okay then. It's me, MrCase.
It's MrCase, the one and only just in case, the main man, the driving force, the inspiration, the perspiration behind Helix Radio.
Oh, please, you flatter me,
Okay.
No, I am just I'm a cog in the machinery, that's all I am.
Okay. I know I've heard you use that line before and I'm still not convinced by it, but we'll have that conversation another time. So there you go. So, into the third year of Helix, as the man who has his finger on the kind of the pulse in many ways, you might not feel that you're controlling things, but in many ways you're kind of a hub around which everything else revolves. What anything that we can be looking forward to on Helix Radio coming up? I mean, what was great about this week, for example, is that we've had live shows every night of the week, because we've got another show with DJ Caramel coming up tomorrow.
That's right. Well, basically, what we're trying to do, because basically from the start of Helix Radio, myself and HD Lady, we've said that it would be really great, and it would be like a milestone the day that we can actually have live shows every day of the week, like Monday to Friday. And I think this is the first week that's going to be so. As well, touch wood. So hopefully Caramel doesn't let us down tomorrow, or hopefully something doesn't go wrong, and that will be the case.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So it's kind of a milestone.
Okay, all right, that's great. So for anybody listening out there, if you're a regular listener, then no doubt you'll have picked up on that. But if you're liking what you hear on the Helix, then the thing to do is to tell your friend them. So make sure they can come along and tune into. So what else do you expect me to say?
Tell your friend them?
Yeah, of course.
You've been listening a bit too much to MrCase.
Yeah, I know, it's true. Listen, after last night, man, I'm talking about wifey and matey. I'm thinking, boy, what kind of language is this that people are talking, man? To me, it just sounds like hard work and a whole world of pain, man. So look, anybody who has
it's easy work. It's easy work. If you can get it, it's easy work.
Okay, all right. I will bow to superior authority on that score for sure, no doubt. All right. So, was there anything else that was there something particularly you wanted to say in coming on the air, MrCase?
Yeah, I just wanted to say how buff you look tonight.
Okay. What?
And yeah, with them sleeves missing, it's like, oh, it got very Mandingo-ish arms. I'm like, wow, God, these ladies must be loving it. Okay,
they may or may not be. It's interesting that, I thank you for saying that, and it's nice that a man can compliment another man on his appearance and so on, though I'm sure you realise that is kind of open to misinterpretation as well, so just to make everything absolutely clear.
I was going to say, let's just throw caution to the wind and forget about Miss whoever interpretation.
Yeah.
And let's just say, you know what? You look buff tonight. That's all I can say. You look very. If I was there in the studio with you, I would have no choice other than to give you a nice manly hug.
Okay, you should know, and I suspect you do know, because I suspect you have a laptop very close by that Positive is suggesting that you have a particular tendency which it relates to keeping certain things very subtle and hidden, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, Positive, let's say she may be wrong, she may be right. Who am I to sort of what can I'm just complimenting the man on how he looks.
Well, it's like Harry Hill says, there's only one way to find that out, isn't there? So
there's only one way. Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
Well, you're looking. I like the way the headset just sort of like sits on your head. Like it's like it's supposed to be there. It's like that's what it was made for. For your head, designed for your head. Yeah. I like that.
Oh man. Well, listen, I'm taking that as a genuine compliment. Trust me, because there's a serious point now. Because men should be able to compliment other men as well. So I appreciate that in the spirit in which it's intended. So no, thank you for saying that.
Not many men could actually wear a headset the way you do.
Okay, well, not many men, I think, have their head shape that I do, so that probably helps in the situation as well. But no, that's good. I like this headset because this is a proper DJ headset. When I came on Helix Radio, I thought, you know what, I need a proper kit. So I saw this headset, nice
So
cheap price, an email. So yeah, and, you know, got a headset, got my mixer, or you can see it all in the background. Everything is working as it should. And no, it's been brilliant for me to get involved. And you know, I love my music, and it's great to have the opportunity to play what I'm liking. For people, and if people are liking it, and you know better than I do that we have people tuning into the show from all over the world, and it's a huge privilege to be able to do that. So no, listen, if I can contribute to the ongoing success of Helix Radio, and you know, if you like looking at me as well then so much the better. Really and truly, I can assure you, as I said earlier on, this is just good, honest toil. I've been doing a number of things, kind of work-wise, and a lot of it has involved heavy lifting, and it really is as simple as that. Really
so when you're doing your heavy lifting, would it be okay for me to sort of like stand by and watch you do your heavy lifting?
Well,
no, I mean just from a short distance, you're bending over to pick up something and you're flexing muscle sort of thing. You know, I just sort of like watch you,
Mr. Case.
I just admire your techniques and stuff.
All I would say is you are welcome to observe me anytime you like. All I would say is that you might need to be aware of other people in the environment, because they may not attribute the same innocence to what you're doing as I know that you will be bringing to the situation. Let me put it like that.
No. Don't worry about other people. This is just between you and I.
Okay. All right, I got that. Well, I consider myself kind of deeply and sincerely flattered by that. For a man of your caliber and discernment and taste and worldliness, and you know, for you to be offering that kind of feedback to me, well, what can I say? I am truly humbled this evening.
Oh, you'll be humbled, all right. Don't worry.
Yes, I'm sure. But that might be a conversation that we have to continue another time. Maybe not necessarily live on the air, because, as everybody knows, this is a family show, ladies and gentlemen. We like to keep things nice and clean and
Let's keep
board.
our business between us alone, right?
Absolutely. So, yeah, I'm sure we will talk some more. So, is there anything else that you would like to say? Because, I mean, the show is here. We've got some more entertainment going on. I've got the music lined up, so that's all good. But is there anything else that you wanted to be telling us right now? Telling the folks out there who are listening.
I just felt the deep urge to call in and say those things to you. It was just inside me, and I needed to get it out, if you know what I mean.
You needed to get it out. Okay. Well,
it needed to be exposed.
Well, I'm sure that you take every opportunity to get things out when you can and where you can and with whom you can. And
you got that right.
Yeah. So I'm more than happy to be able to oblige you and to indulge you, if I can put it that way, in fulfilling that particular wish. So I'm honoured and I am truly grateful.
I think I'm going to be the grateful one at the end of the day, or the night, or whatever, whenever it happens.
Okay. All right, so I'll tell you what. There may be more things that you want to say, but just for now, because I know the listeners out there are probably listening to this conversation and enjoying it, but also thinking like, what is going on here? So anyways,
let them fret not. It's big man business going on, don't it?
All right. Well, yeah. Coming from you, MrCase, I know that is certainly the case. Anyway, let's not go there. So,
you've seen the pictures, huh?
Yeah. I've seen the pictures. I know all about the 2-year-old, MrCase. Yes.
Aye.
The 2-year-old is legendary.
That's right.
In some of the work that I've done, there's the idea of the magical child, and I'm sure that is absolutely the description that could be applied to your 2-year-old, MrCase. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. All right, so you might want to stick around on the line, but for now, for the folks out there, because I suspect they're wanting to hear some more music, so let me come with a couple of other tracks from back in the day. Going to kick off with something from definitely one of the main men in soul. So, MrCase, thank you very much for now, and we're going to be hearing from Mr. Marvin himself. Here we go.